Hello and welcome to episode number 1 of the Varied Gary podcast.
Come on, baby, drive me wild, falling quickly, paralyzing, I know. It won't let go.
Hey everybody, I'm your host. My name is Gary Krillman and welcome to the Varied Gary podcast. This is the first one that I ever attempted to do. I had a good buddy of mine sit in with me. His name's Matt Eisan. We didn't talk about anything specific. We just kind of cracked a couple beer and shot the shit for about an hour. I apologize for the first 27 minutes. There's a little bit of fan noise in the background. Actually, I think there's a little bit of background noise right now. This mic's sensitive. Anyway, we're going to clear up some microphone issues and quality issues in the podcast as we go. Anyway, let's get to it. So this is number 1 of the Varied Gary podcast, and hope you enjoy. So the Eagles of Death Metal were playing over in Paris when that went down, and they had a big interview with Josh Homme and a couple bandmates.
Yeah.
That terrorist attack that went over in the club over there, apparently they were playing a venue there. And that's
When was this?
Last year. Or was it the first of this year?
I have no idea. I never even heard about it.
Yep. I think he was playing with the Eagles of Death Metal. It wasn't Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, that's another good band, man. I just started listening to those. The guy at the job site told me about them the other day.
Really?
I started listening to them.
Are they like really, really heavy?
No, not at all. It's a 2-piece band.
Really?
Yeah.
A 2-piece band? Really?
Yeah, all their music videos have two guys in them. I don't know if it's a 2-piece or 3-piece band with subbed out bass players or whatnot. Yeah. They have some weird intros to the music.
Yeah, I've been listening to Queens of the Stone Age for a while. It's pretty awesome. Dave Grohl is a part of them too.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing, that documentary where he's like, should I play with these guys or continue with the Foo Fighters? And now all the music the Foo Fighters have coming out is fucking awesome too. So I'm really glad that he made that decision.
Well, he can do anything though. Even his duets he does on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or Lincoln Kennedy Honors and all that. He kills it.
Hell yeah. He's fucking plays everything too. He's a drummer too.
Yeah.
Josh Homme?
Is he?
Yeah.
Josh Holmes, the drummer.
Yeah, he plays drums and he does everything.
That's crazy. I've seen him play keyboard on a couple songs, but
Yeah, I think he's kind of like that
musical savant.
Yeah, like a John Paul Jones
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
Play bass and then play their friggin' keyboards with their feet and shit.
At the same time. Yeah, play the keyboard and then he plays bass with his feet.
Yeah.
Get out of here, buddy.
Yeah, I wanted to look up that shooting over in Paris that was in. This is not working for me though.
No, I didn't even hear about that. I probably did. I might have forgot about it. I don't know. There's been so many of them going on lately that
Yeah.
seems to be one after the other. They all get mixed and matched together.
Yeah, they really do, man. It's confusing sometimes. I think that was fuck, I'll just look it up.
I know there was one at as weird as this is, a Selena Gomez concert or something.
A terrorist attack?
Yeah, she
Really?
was playing at O2 Arena or something like that, and there was a bomb threat called in, and I forget exactly what went down, but a bunch of craziness.
I hate her music, so I'd probably freak out too.
There could be so many jokes made about that.
I know. It's terrible. You can't even joke around about it too much.
No.
I'm gonna, though. I don't care.
It's your podcast. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. We just skipped all introductions and went into it because we're having a discussion about Eagles of Death Metal and
Queens of the Stone Age?
yeah, Queens of the Stone Age, and it was just like, oh, what the hell am I doing? We're sitting here with everything ready to go. We might also record it. I just came from a buddy's house, and he kind of lit a fire under my ass and made me feel bad about sitting just sitting around and not taking advantage of, having the equipment to do a podcast or, conversation. And so basically, I'm Gary Krillman. I'm a host, and this is my co-host for tonight.
Matt Eisan.
High fives.
Super quiet high five.
Yes.
Sensitive mic.
Yeah, the mic's too hot for that stuff. We could have pounded it.
Yeah.
Would have been quieter, but...
Yeah, we have manlier high fives than that when the mic's not on. I promise.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hands are left swollen and red.
Look at the elbows.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! They have footage. They have footage of the shooting and everything.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. Paris attacks, killers hunted death. What? Eagles of death metal lead singer.
Wait, he's dead?
No. The killers shouted out, where are the Yanks?" before they started shooting out.
Oh my god.
That's terrible.
Yeah, there was one point you could fly. I think buddy of ours, Mark, was talking about it. You could fly to, if you want to do the Euro trip thing, you could fly to Paris and go up Europe and then get up to, Dublin or whatever. Take a train back down to Paris and fly back home. A lot cheaper than what you could flying to Dublin, going down to Paris, and then flying home. Just because no one was flying into Paris. Like, flights were dirt cheap.
Oh, really?
After that, Berlin. I think it was the Berlin. One of those terrorist attacks over there at the airport.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And no one was flying into Paris. Everyone was scared shitless.
Oh, jeez.
So they just dropped their sales just to kind of keep the airlines going, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that causes a lot of panic. I wouldn't want to travel a whole lot neither. I freak out. I'm going to Dominican in November, and I'm just like, I don't care, man. It's very it's kind of selfish to think that they'd pick my plane out of all the thousands.
But you never know, right?
Yeah, you never know. It does happen to some people, and that's the way I play my friggin' odds.
Yeah, I think you're pretty safe going to Dominican, though.
Yeah. You never know, man.
Not too many people got shit on Canada.
Yeah. I just freak out flying over the ocean. I really legitly think about that constantly, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, if you ever had to ditch, just sitting in the water, even if you live
you got
through
flotation devices under your seat. Because they're going to help you out a lot in the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, man. Great white bite right through that shit. Legit fear of sharks.
Yeah, we got pumpkin now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Actually, there's a second one now, too.
There's two of them?
Yeah, there's two of them, and they're both massive.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know what that thrasher shark and the blue marlin got washed up on Crystal Crescent all in the same day. Neither one of them are native to Nova Scotia waters. I don't know where the thrasher shark is. I haven't looked into it, but it's not. I read it wasn't native.
Is that one that looks really sharp and vicious looking?
Yeah,
like
it has
a mako shark
long tail on it.
Oh,
the tail fin. I don't know what it's called. Not the dorsal fin, and then it's two side fins. They got to be 4 or 5 feet long. They like curl back almost like a boomerang.
Really?
Yeah, weird looking shark. But I wouldn't want to cross it. That's for sure.
So it's called a thrasher shark?
Yeah, thrasher shark. Yeah. Oh. And they had that. I think it was an 11-foot marlin.
Oh my lord!
All in the same day, man.
Oh wow, that thing looks crazy.
The thrasher, yeah.
Super long tail on it. Wow, that's impressive.
Different looking beast, I guess.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, we're all dead. We're basically, that's it for us. Like, all this stuff, all these big fish, all these big sharks coming in our waters, man. Ooh.
It's good for fisheries, I guess.
I'll sit here.
A lot of fishing competition.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fish those bastards up, too.
Yeah.
Rip them out of the water. Fuck. Yeah. I sat here the other night and looked up a bunch of videos of people swimming with sharks because I feel it's going to be something that I'm going to have to go through down there, and stingrays and stuff down in Dominican. And getting a little bit better with the idea of swimming with them and being under there. But I did try. I tried practicing snorkeling at Joey's house. Holy Jesus, man! It's just not right breathing underwater. Like
No, it's not a natural thing.
Yeah, I
at all.
hyperventilate like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I sit there and I kind of float there and I'm just like trying to be really, really easy and take nice deep breaths and it's just
Trying to fight your brain's a hard thing to do, man.
Yeah.
Like once it's hardwired in there, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that much of a battle for me to fight my brain though. Really.
Just shut off half the time.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that. If I could have a nice edge on that, I could probably get a lot more done, like snorkeling or scuba diving wise, when I get down there. Because we have like 1 hour a day where we have scuba lessons, like in a pool, until you're ready to go out.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty neat. I'm gonna definitely do.
Oh yeah,
do
you
that.
gotta. It's one of those things, man. You gotta take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, given the opportunity, you're gonna either regret not doing it, or you're gonna look back and be like, that was probably the best thing I've done in 2017 or in this decade or whatever. Right?
Yeah. You never know when I'll have that much fun again.
Yeah.
I'll also take advantage. Plus, I'll have a GoPro strapped to me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do is wear the GoPro.
GoPro.
Act like an idiot. Meet people. British people, hopefully. That'd be nice.
Lots of British people.
That'd be so fun. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Dominica or anything?
No.
No?
No, we're all, well, we've been trying to plan a trip, I guess. It's supposed to go down in March for a buddy of mine's 30th birthday. And then I got to go to school, so I can't go with the crew with them. I don't know what they're doing now. And then hopefully next year we'll get together, get on board, and take a trip down.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
How many people?
Well, it would be all the guys from Onslow.
Oh, shit.
So probably 10 guys.
That'd be the most rockin' plane probably down there.
Yeah.
Just see drinks and money flying.
Yeah. Week-long drunk.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that. But they have food. I was also like Googling the buffets and
Yeah,
stuff.
free food.
Yeah, and we're staying at a five-star resort.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fancy.
So, yeah, super fancy.
Motherfuckers.
I'm definitely taking a white shirt down and I'm gonna like unbutton it and let the breeze hit me and just have like that Backstreet Boy kind of look.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. With a GoPro strapped to my forehead.
Start calling you Brian.
It's gonna be fun though. I've never been anywhere warm. I always went up to like Yellowknife. Or
Yeah.
just that one time. That was my one vacation that I had. I flew up
Yellowknife
there.
gets warm in the summertime.
It was beautiful when I went in. It was like the middle of September, I guess, and the week was crazy because it was starting. The days were getting shorter and shorter, but it's like super obvious when you're up there because of the shadows in the road and everything. Like you've been up there a lot, but it was like beautiful when I got off the plane, nice and warm and everything. And when I was
As soon as the sun goes down, yeah.
13 days later, I was like, wow, it's surprisingly chilly at the same time of day.
Yeah,
Like,
they get the worst of both extremes. Like, summertime, it can get plus 40 there. Wintertime, it gets minus 50.
yeah.
Like, and plants still thrive there. Like, plants grow, everything grows. I'm like, how do, like, you got both climates happening here, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. The trees up there, when they grow, they're skinnier because they can't get big roots in because of the rocky soil and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
the rocky soil, the frost in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Like, it goes a lot deeper than what ours does, right? The permafrost.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's weird.
yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy place. They have every time they blast like to put like a foundation somewhere, they take the gravel and then they put it on the road. They crush it up and put it on the road and then collect it in the
Smart.
spring again. Yeah, yeah. It's
I
very.
mean, you're gonna blow it up anyway. You might as well make use of it.
Yeah, it's a very clean spot. You don't see like garbage and stuff.
Oh, it's a nice spot, too.
Yeah.
They got lakes everywhere.
Yep.
Really nice town.
The
My last
Ingram
trip
Trail.
there, I didn't even know until I was supposed to fly out of there, but they got a bike thief or something it's called, but it's just free bikes. Like, I didn't even know. I was sitting there walking around town, like, okay, I was on my plane had mechanical issues, so I was there for 3 days. I was like, okay, what do I do? Just started roaming around town, went to Painted Rock, And I was trying to figure out what else to do. And then when I was leaving, I was found this brochure at one of the stores, and it was like a bike thief. It was like, go take a bike for the day. It's honor code. Go ride the trails, and then when you're done riding the trails, take the bike back.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you just go steal a bike and then take it back. It's yours for the day to do whatever you want with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a small spot, though. What the hell are you gonna do? And it's
You're not gonna bike out of there, that's for sure.
What is it? Isn't it like a? How many kilometers is it from Yellowknife? Like the straight stretch, isn't it like 500 or 600 kilometers to like another
Fort Smith or Fort Providence or something? I have no idea.
I can't remember. My cousin drove there when he moved there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't remember how many kilometers.
I know it wasn't that long ago that they just built the bridge, I think it was. Yeah, it must have been a bridge, because for a while there, for years and years and years, ever since Yellowknife was a town, I guess, you couldn't access it in the summertime. You had to wait till the wintertime. And then they just built the bridge, and now they got the trucks coming up whenever they can come up, right? Summertime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't got to fly everything in. Reduces the cost of stuff a lot.
TV has taken a hit for that one. Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
I watch that Ice Road Truckers all the time, and it was hard to watch
I
it
think
because
most of that's Manitoba, isn't it?
well, it started in Ingram Trail was the original.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Ice Road Truckers. That's what it was. So I was super excited to get up there and go down Ingram Trail, and I was just like, you get up there and you ask somebody about Ice Road Truckers, and it's not even like a big deal. They're just like, nah.
Yeah.
It's so dramatic, like the TV show. It's too much.
That's like that Buffalo Air too.
But I got to see a Buffalo Air. Yeah. It's their friggin' their airport that they have for Buffalo Air, or wherever their little compound
Little
is.
hangar thing, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a graveyard.
Oh yeah. They do not have a plane that's like newer than 40 years old.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they thought that they found a piece of one somewhere, but it wasn't recorded or anything. A plane going down, they pulled it out of one of the Great Lakes.
Oh really?
Or the Great Lake or whatever.
That's crazy. Yeah, please don't fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure that television show got Buffalo Air shut down for a year or two.
Oh, just because everybody's like, no.
Yeah, just because like they were watching TV, the FAA or whatever was watching TV and was just like, these planes are not safe, and did an investigation. And then they had to get shut down for a year or two until they brought their planes up to standard.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to fly over a lot of air zones. Like there was.
They were making trips to Russia. I don't know if that's a legit thing or if that was just for TV, but they were flying planes to Russia.
And they're fucking all lunatics. Like the pilots, from what I've seen, it was just like, if you get in one of those planes and you're like, this is my baby, we're going. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, that engine cuts out every once in a while. It's cool. We know how to fix it when we get down.
We got the other engine there until he gets over there to fix it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Where's the grease monkey at?
We can glide for like 10 minutes. Alright? Don't worry about it. Yeah, that'd be hard. There's a lot of planes up there in Yellowknife. I freaked out because there's a lot of Hercs flying in and out.
A lot of military planes.
Yeah, and when they're flying over, they're like, you can count the rivets in the friggin' planes. And I was
huge.
Yeah, shaking the ground, and I was like ducking and like almost whimpering to myself, and then I look around and nobody else was even looking at the plane.
Yeah. Well, you get used to it.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That was in when I was in Norman Wells for that stint there. It was a Buffalo airplane, and it was, when it would take off, it would shake the whole town. It was loud. It sounded like an old diesel, 18-wheeler just. It was not a healthy plane, and when it took off and landed, it shook. It was like an earthquake going through the town.
Oh, jeez. It's crazy how they stay up in
and
the
people
air,
just get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's no different than Truro. Like, we have trains going. When was the last time you can remember hearing a train?
Yeah, that's true.
But they go past 5 times a day.
Yeah,
6
that's
times
true.
a day. Unless if you're stuck at it, you don't know a train went past.
Ugh, every Friday night. Jesus Christ. I was like,
20-minute wait.
always the worst, like, leaving work, and I'm always in a hurry to get home and do something, fit something in, and then I get that train. It's like a 15-minute train.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's friggin' brutal. But
last thing you want when you get off work, too. You're just like, I just want to get home.
we can get a schedule though online of when trains
Really?
are coming in. I don't know. I assume
Like
so.
freight trains, and I can see that for passenger trains.
Maybe. Yeah. Freight trains. I don't know.
Dude, you got to take the train from Halifax. We got to go down to Halifax,
That would be cool.
spend a night in Halifax, and then train ride her back. It was a cool train ride. I only did it once, but it was, you got to see different stuff.
Does,
You're like,
does
where?
the train actually take you like a lot longer? Like, does it take you out away from?
Yeah, I've never seen anywhere. I've probably seen it. I just never noticed it. But you see a lot of stuff from a different perspective, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
sweet
you
ride. Mind you, I was
totally
hungover as all hell, but
Oh man, that'd be fun. That'd
Yeah.
be wicked. Do a podcast on the friggin' train.
yeah, there's no one on the train. Like, there was me, Ben, and 2 other people.
And did they have like a drinks and stuff like that? Or? How does that work?
It was like 11 in the morning.
Yeah.
The last thing on my mind was a drink.
I know. I always just ask about drinks. Like, but can you drink on
Yeah.
this train?
No, I'm not interested.
Yeah, it'd be like just power drinking for an hour and a half, or however long the train trip is.
Yeah, I can't remember how long it was.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alex Burris went to,
Yeah, he went to Vancouver.
Vancouver on a train.
Yeah,
On a train.
that would be cool.
Oh my god.
Go through the Rockies and
Yeah. Yeah.
in the Rockies.
I wonder how many train tracks there are, like separate routes
A lot.
in Canada alone.
Definitely a lot.
And a lot down in the States too. Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Philadelphia has like that big Grand Central Station, isn't that what it's called?
New York has, I think it's called Central.
Oh yeah,
Central
that's New
Station.
York one. I can't remember what the Philadelphia one is. I have an uncle and he's a big train fanatic, and that's like his. He just loves that place.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, it's because they have They have train tracks that, yeah, I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but it's like probably there could be like 100 wide, like different train tracks, and all of them are like these trains are lined up and stuff. You can go look at them and stuff. I'll have to Google that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just like a train museum.
Yeah, it was a kid when he told me about all this, but I guess there is a couple trains down there worth going to look at.
Yeah. Well, it's like when we got on the one in Halifax. It was, I walked out, paid for my ticket at the hotel, the West Inn, wherever the train station is. And then we, it was like an airport or Yellowknife Airport. You just walked up, gave the lady your ticket, and she let you through this door. Mm-hmm. And then there's like 50 trains parked out there. And then you're like, I'm just going to follow the lineup of people to hope this is the right train. And then you're, that cart and this cart and...
Jesus.
Yeah, they would all... But the cart we were in, like I said, there was nobody in it. But the other carts ahead of us, there was...
That'd be cool.
Had to have been 100 people.
That'd be freaking neat.
Yeah. It was weird. It felt like I was in 1950 or something. Just like training it around.
Yeah. Catching the train in Wentworth, if you ever, like, when you're skiing.
Wait, there's a train in Wentworth?
Yeah, it goes up a friggin' hill, but it wraps around a hill, and you can watch the train at nighttime with the lights go up, or, like, around this hill. It's friggin' crazy, because it can't go up a hill, right? It has to, it's like, slight incline the whole way. And, yeah, you can see it wrap around it's weird.
I think we have a fascination with trains.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to have to deal with this soon,
Yeah.
or otherwise it's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
And
we're
everybody's
just going to have the crazy train model basement.
Yeah, our friends will come over. We'll get drunk and start rambling on about trains.
We got the conductor outfits on, just playing with model trains.
Yeah. That doesn't even sound that bad. I'm not.
No, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it got to that point.
Don't hate that idea at all.
No.
Yeah, that'd be neat. We'll have to look into that. I bet it would be dirt cheap too, because they're like, yeah, get on.
Oh, for train rides? Yeah. There was CN had a thing this summer for Canada's 150th.
I
You
think
can
it was
go
just
anywhere.
students though.
Oh, was it just students?
Yeah,
But
fucking
still, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
$150 anywhere in Canada.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, $150. You can go anywhere in Canada.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a return trip, one-way trip, or what, but
There's got to be some good stories come out of that
yeah,
for sure. Students. Here, $150, go across Canada, experience Canada.
Loaded.
Yeah. Jesus
Doing
Christ.
keg stands on a train.
Oh my lord. Oh, I want to friggin' see all these bullet trains. I want a bullet train, that's what I want.
Does Canada even have a bullet train?
I don't know.
America? Is it all like Asia?
I think...
Europe?
Isn't there Elon Musk or somebody want to build a crazy bullet train?
Doesn't surprise me at all.
No, yeah, he doesn't. He's friggin' screwed up, man. He's amazing. He wants to do that thing where, you're being traffic and your car, you park somewhere on the road and this slot drops you underneath the road and then it gives you like a straight line to go wherever the hell you're going, like a route underground.
That's crazy.
Or no, it sits you on like this plate or something and locks you in, and then it scoots you. So you don't really drive your car, but you're doing like 120 miles an hour or something like that. That'd be crazy until a flood and
L.A. I want to say L.A., Santa Monica. I don't know. Some stretch in California. Anyway, there's like a 60-kilometer stretch that'll take you from, this area, whatever town to this town, and it's all, every 2 blocks there's a traffic light. So if the way it used to be, if you wanted to get from A to B, it would take you forever, like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came out with these synchronized lights, I think they're called. Synchronized traffic lights. So you can start, I think it might have been on Top Gear, I don't know. And they were testing it. You can start down at point A, and if you catch a green light, then you got green lights all the way down that stretch as long as you're going the speed limit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get you.
So
right.
it's continual. You could hit a red light, and then as soon as that red light turns green, you got green lights all the way down that stretch as long as you're going the speed limit.
Huh.
If you're speed up, then you're going to hit a red light. If you're, going 20 below the speed limit, you're going to hit a red light.
Yeah, that's efficient.
Smart.
Yeah, efficient.
Yeah.
I just realized that fan's been on this whole time. You want to pull the plug on that there?
I'm sorry, fan.
Oh my lord. That had to be nice.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh man, I bet that sounds a lot better.
That was just the neighbor whippersnapping. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, this is obviously the first one I've done of these podcasts, and that there's what you get, I guess. I don't even feel stupid, okay?
No, it is what it is.
But I wouldn't have started listening to that if I heard that fan on the complete time.
What is that noise?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out. Don't they hear that? Oh.
Yeah, we live in Florida. Air conditioning. It's a necessity.
Yeah. How was your workout today?
Good.
What'd you do?
Back and arms. Good
Nice.
stuff. Found out the Bowflex sucks in humidity.
What do you mean?
Just the power rods they don't have
They get
100% resistance. Yeah.
Really?
When it's humid. Yeah.
Don't you?
I've
Yeah,
been noticing that a lot, but.
You have to figure you're gonna replace those pretty soon. The rods on them, eh?
I think I'm just gonna stop using it and go to free weights.
Yeah.
Because the Bowflex is weird. Like, I'm not knocking the Bowflex. It's definitely good to keep toned up. But
Yeah.
as far as progressing or whatever, because for example, bench press or whatever. Say you're starting at, I'll say 3-stage. Stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 is your 90% extension. But stage 1, when your arms are like 90 degrees, you could have 210 pounds on the power rods, but you're probably only getting 50 pounds of resistance.
Yeah.
Because they don't max out the 210 pounds till the power rods are fully bent over.
Yeah.
So you're getting it out there as long as you hold it out there. And then when you start dipping it back at, halfway back, you might have 100 pounds resistance. Then you're back at 50 pounds resistance, and you got to keep going, which is good because my shoulder has problems ever since I fell off that golf cart.
Right.
Long story.
Okay.
And, but yeah, it's great for that, but it's not, you don't progress at all. So I switched to the dumbbell.
Feels a lot better.
Yeah, the dumbbell chest press. I just like it because it's, you're working your stabilizer muscles. You can switch on the fly if you want to do, wide grip.
Yeah.
Or if you want to bring it in, get your triceps a little more, you can just switch it on the fly. And
Yeah. Yeah, it seems I'd used that Bowflex a few times, and I just didn't like I didn't like it. Like, no matter how slow I went or whatever, it was just like, this isn't enough. I want to feel like gravity. I want to feel things like...
The only you got to hold it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, once you get it to the max extension or whatever, you just got to hold it for like 3 seconds and then slowly let it go up again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I'm in the same boat as you. It's good for staying in tone. It's good for working on your form, I guess. But as far as progressing, no.
Yeah, definitely.
But I also haven't got the 2 extra power rods, so
yeah,
that might make a difference. I don't think I'm going to go that route, but...
Oh, well. You never know. It would totally change things up if you ever did that.
I want a Smith machine, man, but they're so expensive.
A what?
Smith machine.
What the hell is that?
It's, it's a universal home gym, I guess. You can do whatever you want. Just bring up a picture of it. You can do whatever you want on it. You got chest flies, you can do squats, you can do back exercises, crunches, everything. And the best thing about it is you don't need a squatter or a spotter.
Really?
It has a mechanical part in it that if the weight, say if you're doing squats or if you're doing deadlifts or bench press,
right,
and if the weight starts falling at a certain velocity,
right,
then the mechanical locks kick in, and then it kind of saves you, right?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, sort of like that, yeah. Well, I guess those are Smith machines. They're just all different varieties
ones,
of them, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That's kind of, man, I like doing squats with the kettlebells, like the 250s, but I find that, I don't know, it's weird. My back has been sore all week and stuff, and like, sometimes keeping it even on both sides, oh man, it's so hard. It really lets you know that you're a bitch. Yeah. Like, that's kind of what I like about the kettlebells and free weights.
There's bad pain when you're working out. You definitely got to avoid the bad pain.
Sometimes I don't even catch things. Like, I have to, if I'm having trouble or getting a pain, certain, like, repetitive pain in a certain part of my body, I won't even catch on to it, and then I'll tape myself doing that exercise, and I'll be like, oh, well, Jesus, because I watched tons of videos on, like, a lot of these exercises, and you can tell when somebody gets out of their, like, good form, or good, like, the execution of the exercise anyway, Yeah. And they get all sloppy or whatever. I see a lot of guys on YouTube just like, yeah, I'm going to do, like, 100 kettlebell swings and presses and stuff, and then, like, by the end of the video, they're, like, all off to the side, like
pulling muscles and
when you notice something's getting a little bit off, like, you can call it. Sometimes you don't know when you're doing it. You're all excited or listening to a song that you're friggin' working with.
Yeah.
Lose focus. Yeah, but they're fun.
No, form's pretty essential. Even I notice on bench press, like, if you have improper form, it, like, reduces your lifting capacity by 50%.
Definitely.
As soon as you sink those shoulders down and back, man, you can go forever.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, apparently they gain weight like that. There's a guy Rogan had on, professional bodybuilder, but he was saying, if you can do 10 of something, struggle to do 10 press, like, whatever the hell you're lifting, do 5 of them instead.
Oh, yeah.
And do them at perfect form, and then, be happy with that, and do them repetitively. Like, give it 5 or 10 minutes in between whatever, go do something else, and then go back to it.
Yeah.
That's what I do, man. My workouts are not rushed at all. Like, I'll do... The only thing I do repetitively are, like, the chin-ups. I'll do 21 chin-ups, like 7 different positions, and then I'll go do like something else, and then go back to them and do them. But I don't like to sweat my balls off too much, man. Like, I sweat my balls off, but I don't like to get out of breath, like doing the cardio thing.
I don't like it. It makes me feel like a man doing stuff.
Yeah.
I lift heavy stuff and set it down.
It definitely makes you feel happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Oh man, I had a good one on today. I didn't work right up till feeling nauseous though, so that was different.
Yeah.
Usually every morning I'm like ready to puke. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't work out in the morning. I work out after work, which sucks. But at the same time, it's good.
Get that last little bit out for the end of the day.
Yeah.
Feels better, man. You go to bed a lot better. Like,
Oh, yeah.
happier when you do that. You're just
Yeah.
a happier person anyway when you work out.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I'd like to get my parents on to a little bit of kettlebell swings and stuff. It's really not... It's like low... It almost feels like low impact, but it's so much work to do a swing. Even with, like... Even if you're going to do it with 20 pounds, like, if you're doing it right, and it's so good for you.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about kettlebell workouts. I don't, I do my, chest and shoulders, arms and back, and legs and core.
Yeah,
And then I get a day off.
it's definitely not isolating. Like, the only thing I can really isolate is like, okay, I'm going to work my stomach with my legs today, but I'm going to be lifting with my arms anyway. So my whole body's, I guess, getting it.
Well, that's
Like,
the good thing about the routine I'm on now, because I'll work my chest and shoulders on, say, day 1, and then day 2, I'll work my back and arms. But when I'm working my back and arms, I'm also, the secondary muscle groups in the workouts that I'm doing are my chest and shoulders. So while they're sore or, rebuilding themselves, they're still getting a little bit extra, you know what I mean? And then same thing when I go do my legs and core, I'm still working my arms and back, I guess. Because I gotta hold the weights up there, do my squats, and it creates fatigue on your arms, and you start feeling that little tiny extra burn, so it prolongs it, I guess.
Yep. Fuck, it's all torture. It's all torture, but it feels good at the end of it, I guess.
Yeah.
You excited about the fight coming up?
I am. I'm trying to find somebody to get it. I think
Come to PEI, man. Come
I
with
think
us.
we're going to... Might be going down to Bubba Ray's. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, Boston Pizza have it too.
Boston Pizza's got it?
Yeah, they're
Boston Pizza's a weird spot to get drunk in.
It's so fucking weird. I know. It's not definitely... Is it intended to be a bar, like a hangout
I
place?
think it does. Most Boston Pizzas I've only been to the one in Truro, so I never paid much attention to it. But most of them do have a bar and then the restaurant. Like, they got doors you can walk through, and it's a sports bar.
Yeah.
And then you got a restaurant, but the sports bar still's got, eating tables and family eating at. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and get plowed with a little kid eating his dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked Joey's steak up twice. They're
Really?
like, yeah, brought him out a medium rare steak the other day. Cut into it, and I was even like, oof. And I can eat a lot of red meat, like, and I was like, yeah, man. He's like, I can't eat it. I'm gonna throw up. Put like a little piece in his mouth. He's like, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it took forever. The server didn't come back for like a long time. Like, we're like, did she get changed her shift? What's going on? Where'd she go?
Yeah.
And then the manager came over, took the steak. Oh, I'll get you another one. So he came back, cut into it. It's like the same.
It's probably the same steak. They're
No, it
just
was
like,
a different steak because Joey like kind of
Oh, yeah,
hacked
you
it
mauled the
into-
first one, yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty gross. But yeah, going there to get a drink. Betts is always hanging out there.
Yeah, well, yeah, he works there.
Yeah. He just like, he loves to get drunk there and stuff. Must be a good spot.
Yeah. No, I think me and Mark and I don't know who else, Dustin's where. I tried to get Dustin on his big screen because he's got that big 93-inch projector or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, hell in the man cave.
He's working. I was like, dude, let's just go half on the pay-per-view. You invite over a bunch of your work friends. We'll invite over, all the guys we grew up with. Just get shittered and watch the fights. He's like, it's going to be a 2-minute fight. And I'm like, it's not going to be a 2-minute fight. I'm like, yeah, McGregor probably is going to get his ass whooped. But they're going to put on a show.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're going to PEI and we're like looking at who's streaming it in Canada. Like Showtime have, I think, UFC Access or Fight Pass or Access or whatever it is.
No idea.
They're gonna be streaming it, but I think they're teamed up with like Showtime anyway.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say we got it. We don't have Showtime, but it's on the pay-per-view channels, which is weird.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's even if it is a 2-minute fight, that's 2 minutes of my life I don't want to miss.
Man,
Like,
that's gonna be so crazy. I don't get it. Like, it's so weird. I wonder, this is gonna change stuff.
yeah.
Either way, I think. I want to see Connor succeed, just because.
He's going up against the professional, undefeated boxer.
100%. I'm more excited to see how he comes out, how Floyd comes out, and
The only thing that might save Connor.
Said he's gonna be the aggressor. It's like,
Yeah, but the only thing that might save Connor is 8-ounce gloves.
yeah.
But then again, Floyd's also wearing 8-ounce gloves.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're giving a boxer, like...
Yeah, you're giving a boxer more lethality.
I don't know if that's a word or not.
No, it is now.
But yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He already knows how to throw them. There's a reason they put on those 12-ounce or 14-ounce gloves, whatever they are. There's a reason they use those to kind of protect the other fighters and themselves.
I think it's 10 ounce for 50. Was it 54s?
Is it 10 ounce?
Yeah, I think it is. 10 ounce.
Yeah, there's a reason they give them those bigger gloves to kind of protect their hands and the opponent, and now they're going down to 8-ounce gloves.
Maybe it's 12 ounce. I don't know.
I'm gonna say 12.
I don't know what they're.
I don't know. 14s are big. I know 14s are pretty big.
Big old
Yeah,
floppy
the
pillows.
Hulk mitts.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting though. I don't know. I can't wait to friggin' see it. And the fight, Gervonta Davis coming on. He's fighting before Mayweather.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting too.
Did they come up with who he's fighting, or is it still to be?
Yeah, they do have it. I can't remember Buddy's name. I don't know anybody's name on that.
Lomachenko.
Yeah, that's the only person I care about. Lomachenko!
Yeah.
That would be awesome, but there's no way that would happen. Tank Davis undercard. Yeah, he's a good boxer, man. I don't know if he can be another Floyd, though, but he has, like, I think it's 18 pro wins, and 17 of them are knockouts.
Oh, really?
Or 16 of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a short, stocky. Like
yeah. He's built like
husky,
he's like a miniature Mike Tyson.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that now. I was watching. We were watching some of his fights there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just look it up to see who he's.
You can do it, buddy.
Oh. Oh, this doesn't say. This just says. This is an old one.
It just says he's fighting.
Yeah, he's fighting somebody.
Right on.
Yeah, he's something, but he gets too off balance when he's throwing punches. He's crazy. He tries to knock your head to the moon, but when he misses, he's just fucking all over the place.
Yeah, wastes a lot of energy too, fighting that way. Tyson was good at it because Tyson didn't have to, just the way his body mechanics worked. Like, he wasn't expelling a lot of energy.
Yeah, I see.
It just, when he connected, like, he had, everything was locked up and rigid, and he was going through you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nuts. He's so good. I bet he could still, like, murder guys big time.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. See, like, videos of him doing, like, work on the bag and stuff still.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
He still works out, does he?
Oh, yeah. I think he still trains. It looks like he's in good shape.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did a lot of steroids.
Tyson?
Yeah. Or, because he looks just as big as he ever does, like, now. When you see him, he just still looks like a friggin' savage.
Yeah,
like.
so that should be a sign that he's never done
steroids. That's what I'm
plus
thinking,
he's
right?
a professional boxer. Like, I know the, laws or whatever, the regulations weren't as strict back then, but they still had, performance-enhancing drug bans.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
you look at a lot of football players, they're not on steroids or anything for the most part. I mean, and they're still huge. Like, they look bigger than guys on steroids. They just don't got the crazy veins to go along with it.
Yeah.
But they're jacked.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's some monsters, man. They're saying they're going through the evolution of football players since, like, the 60s. And, and like, the guys are...
Dude, those guys drank beer and smoked cigars at halftime.
Yeah.
They were dads.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys are animals they got out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friggin' right. Well, you say the average friggin'... How... Like, everybody's got a couple dudes that are, like, 350 pounds now.
Oh, yeah, linemen, yeah. Absolutely. On both sides, man.
That's a big dude.
They're like 6 foot, 5, 6'6", 350 pounds.
Man, I was watching a fight today. Two guys that I don't even know, and it was like I don't even know what the fighting league was. But one of the guys was 350 at 6'4", 6'5", huge dude. And the other guy was like a big dude. He was 200 pounds, right? 202 pounds.
Just cut, though.
And cut. And they were like, seeing the difference of size between that, like, was crazy. Mm-hmm. And the little guy beat him up. But it was, it was crazy, man. This guy's fucking huge. But he was probably just like, only, 20 years old too, or something like that. And the other guy's like a veteran, like, killer. Yeah. So it was pretty neat. Like, I like watching anything that looks unfair. That's kind of why I like this fight coming up, because it's like, fair or not fair? Is it or isn't it? Like,
I'm gonna say it's not fair.
Yeah, I know. I'm 100%.
But he signed the paper. Like, as far as weight goes, and height and weight reach, it's pretty level playing field.
Yeah.
Skill, it's unfair.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Connor can fight. I wouldn't want to fight Connor. Connor would whoop my ass. Mm-hmm. And I'm a pretty big dude. Mm-hmm. But I'm not Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah, Mayweather's gonna... I don't know, man. He's gonna be doing a lot of fucking crazy stuff. And he can take a punch, too. Just because, like, people are like, oh, he won't be able to take, like, his punch. Like, the best punchers...
He doesn't get hit a lot.
The only people that ever really made contact with Mayweather's face are, like, the best punchers that you could throw at anybody. Mm-hmm. Like, you cannot fucking tell me that Connor's gonna come in and and like hit him once and be like, oh, he's never seen that power before, because it's horse shit.
He's a boxer.
Oscar De La Hoya, he beat Oscar De La Hoya, and if I even thought, like, I never really followed Mayweather a whole lot, but Oscar De La Hoya was crazy growing up. And to think of him fighting Connor, like, even, like, not now when he's old and shit, but I'll just be like, well, fucking, he wouldn't stand a chance in the... You know what I mean? It's different.
It's a different sport.
Yeah.
Totally different. That would be like putting... this could be a really stupid analogy, but it could be like putting, the Pittsburgh Penguins of the NHL versus the world's best lacrosse team at lacrosse. It's basically the same sport. It played a little bit differently. But the lacrosse team is going to kick Pittsburgh's ass because it's lacrosse. It's not ice hockey.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's not that big of a change, but I don't know.
It's a huge change when it comes to your, movements, your footwork.
I think it's as big. A biggest change is like if you were to take them and throw them in the octagon. I think it's like that drastic.
That would be definitely a bigger change for a boxer going into MMA than MMA going into a boxing match.
Yeah.
But still, like, when you're an MMA fighter, you're training on, mixed martial arts. So you're not constantly boxing. You're doing your jiu-jitsu, your kickboxing, whatever, which is going to mess up your footwork.
Yeah. Because
certain things don't jive with certain things.
Yeah.
If you're a boxer, you're training boxing. Your footwork's there, your hands there, your head movement's there, everything's there.
So Connor's going to stand off a lot of karate stances, which is going to fucking fuck Mayweather up a little bit, they say.
Oh. Okay.
But all I see there is just giving them ample body shots, ample chances for body shots. He's just
shots are more
He's opened himself up
shots.
Like this, looking like Elvis.
Yeah. All shook up.
In front of and he's gonna get hit by like he's doing that to a boxer, like, you know what I mean? He can't use his feet to shove him off or whatever.
What's he gonna do? Just jab him the whole time? Like?
Yeah, he's gonna line up that and try to jab him, just line up that left. I don't know, man. He's gonna that thing where he's beating up Paulie or whatever, that fucking clip. That
was a hoax, not a hoax, but that was total bullshit though, wasn't it?
No, it ended up being legit. But it's, you know, Paulie was tired anyway. But like Conor's movement to get around him, it was just terrible. Like, he's not moving like a boxer. Like,
didn't he do that with a South African boxer too? He released like one round.
Yeah, that's where that guy. Yeah, but that guy went back to him too. He wasn't even beat up over it, because it's not like. He only did that to Paulie because Paulie was like, "Oh fuck! If you put him against me, I'd put one hand behind my back. I would do this. You know what I mean?" Mouth, yeah. And so Conor's like, "Oh yeah, fuck! I'm gonna fuck you up.
Give me that belt.
Give me the belt." Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's silly. But
it's crunch time, man.
Trump's president, so anything can happen. Like, if, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah, Trump is president. I'm not even going to start talking about that because it's circus.
There'll be none of that here.
No. That is a gong show.
Yeah. So you go back to work tomorrow?
Yeah, Monday. Back to the grind, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. Sucks. Me too.
I just hope it's not sticky all week like it was last week. Oh.
Like today?
Yeah.
Today's crazy humid out. Really bad. It ran 4 times today for 2 minutes of each time.
Then the sun came out and dried it all up.
Yeah.
Into the air. And then it rained again.
You could have held your breath, it could have rained, and the sun dried it up, and then you could have exhaled and been alright. All that would have happened in the amount of time you held your breath.
Yeah, dude, you're getting hydrated by breathing.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think that's how the body works.
I don't even know how long this is gonna go for. What time do you have to go to bed? Like 10?
I don't know, 10, yeah. 10-ish.
Not bad.
To be fair.
Won't keep you up too long.
I don't care.
We need like a keyboard that makes crazy doinking sounds and stuff like that.
Monday.
Yeah, just sit here the whole show and do that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We should call Alex and get him on one of these.
Yeah. He'd kick some knowledge.
Kick some knowledge. Maybe he'll work out all the sound. Work out any kinks and show me some stuff with compression and whatnot.
Nerd.
Yeah, do some nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna sound differently when we have the other boom stand here. We're gonna have 2 separate mics running off the mixer board.
Sweet.
I think just we can turn everything down and get a little bit more, like, work out our voices a little bit better and everything. I don't know. Sometimes these microphones make you sound better. It's like good. And you can jazz your voice up a little bit. I could put effects on my voice. Be like, I'm Satan. This is the Satan podcast.
Yeah. Intergalactic.
That'd be cool. I want robot noises now. But yeah. Anyway, I think this is long enough because we're just fucking getting retarded here anyway. And
just rambling.
Yeah, hopefully the fan's going to be a big piss off when I just realized. I think we're about 10 minutes into it and realized
I think it was longer than that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh
well, it's a good attempt for the first one.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Yeah. And so that's number 1 podcast.
Number 1 in the books.
Learn something off the number 1 podcast. I think it's better than not learning anything and just thinking it's the shit anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of terrible stuff on this.
In the ones to come, yeah, I could imagine, yeah. It's going to be a lot of... terrible. I'll leave it at terrible.
Alex is going to make me nervous, so God knows what he's going to do. He's just going to whip out all these impersonations and stuff like that. Maybe get him to do Adam Sandler goat. That'd be funny.
Cleveland.
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
No problem, dude.
That's a little bit higher of a high five.
We were more higher off the mic.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for catching this, if you caught it anyway. And coming around for the next one, and God knows what we'll be talking about. Hopefully I'll be bringing you some... I got a couple guys lined up that are going to bring in acoustic guitars and put on a little show. And so there will be some songs. There are going to be some original songs played for everybody. And
Don't a lot of them. It's going to be dinosaurs in space.
yeah, mostly dinosaurs and flat Earth space.
Yeah, flat Earth. Flat Earth solar eclipses. Yes.
Yeah. Hashtag oh shit. There we go. Podcast number 1 is under my belt. I'd like to thank Matt Eisan again for sitting in with me. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around. If you're still there, I appreciate you very much. My next podcast that I'll put out will have much better quality audio. I'll have more of a structure to it. I'm going to have a couple topics we can focus on a little bit. I'm not really sure who's going to be on the podcast. Probably one of my other buddies. I'll probably have 2 or 3 podcasts with just friends until I get a little bit more comfortable doing this. But yeah, these intro songs and the outro songs are my band, Black Rock Road. We're not together anymore, unfortunately, but we did have a chance to make an EP, so I robbed a couple songs off of that. I don't think the boys would mind. Dave Wright's in it, Ben Edwards in it, Alex Burris is in it, and Matt Eisan came along after this EP was released, but anyway, that's a different story. So you can just listen to this song on your way out if you want to, and enjoy your time. Thank you for sticking around.